Okay, so we are live. Hello everybody. Today we are going to play Ace Attorney. So last time we were about to start the trial for the third episode of the game. So let's go right away. October 19, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to. This isn't going to be easy. Okay. October 19, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Hedgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Hedgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manila to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? Who can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I'm in the Steel Samurai noob, bro. Oh my god. Sal Manila, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area. But I had a meeting in the studio with 2 trailers, so I ended up skipping lunch. We ran the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Was the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but Whippy twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, that's the limb. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Ruffs. Ruffs. Rolling on the floor, starving. I heard that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area. Okay. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some. But to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else meeting that the witness did not eat with them. Yes. But I had a meeting in the studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Okay. So in the end, you didn't get to it? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Pheonix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Little vague. I don't see why is that odd. Wait, wasn't there something? Wasn't there plates on next to the trailer? Actually, there is something bothering me. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, great call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I went onto something there. Wait. Guide map, murder weapon. No. Okay. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, the scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting? Well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Okay. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not the one. What is waiting so much about? I wonder. Only I had an idea. I wait for one to come up and eat him with it later. Pheonix, suddenly behold, powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Yeah, but where? I don't see. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy that day. Tell us more about that. In the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. Yes. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, Lord. She was chewing on hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Yes. Again, it's a bit. I asked him about it. It's because of powers that had the ankle problem. I hear that everyone else had lunch in the employee area. I had a meeting in the studio 2 trailer. We were in a meeting until around 4. during the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chair. At the bath. Yes, but I don't see. I have pressed on everything he said, so I have to present something, I guess. But what can I present and when is the problem? Morning, yes. Um, Meeting, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. Huh. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. Ah. Okay. So I have to press and say that. Okay. So there were two places. The same kind of place as the ones in the employee area. Wait, who had ate lunch there? Mm, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected that much. When exactly did you hit it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting that contradicts his testimony. I press on that one a bit more. Okay. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not the one. What is waiting? Wait a second, maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second, Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the T-bone steak during a break? Oops! Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, we took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. What the fuck? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder on Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Okay. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Okay. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30, that's the time of death. We could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer and come back. Yes, it's possible, time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. Yes. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Why is that? Haven't we heard enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, I think this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, well, I'm going to say, first of all, and I'm pretty sure that we can't resolve this murder if I don't say I claim it, because like the only other possibility is Powers if no one from the trailer went to Studio 1 to kill Hammer. So like why it's obviously that I have to say. I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook when the trial is over. Mr. Powell will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. Suppose you might say that. Right, I've got the juice thinking now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record. Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mr. Monkey heads had fallen across the path. Wow, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey head barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but it was the point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Power guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Hedgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Okay. Yeah, it saw the little boy, but he did not see Powers. He did see the Steel Samurai. It's the same problem again. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Pheonix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trail before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere after all. Thanks. Okay, Pheonix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Okay. October 19, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Atkins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donuts crates should do. Okay. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just cause you're grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in second grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Hedgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Mm. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at the Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Grumps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer a very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Oof. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Put this camera added to the courtroom. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods of the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. I totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get it to the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. Okay. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. I went through the woods. Yeah, I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Okay. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally right. Okay. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. Oh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, the samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had, yeah. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. A gentle word, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Wanted to steal. Eh? Well, I guess he's like he said he always have it, but like yeah. Okay, but I can try that, I guess. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? Was it this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yes, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. Did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what we were so busy watching. Okay. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. So strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Uh-huh. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. You had my camera, yeah. So why didn't you use it? It's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Okay. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. Or was he dressed? I don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. Or should I play this? Cody? What? Something bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that is so quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he is being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Pheonix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Well, I guess it's because he tried to take a photo and he missed it. Like That's the only thing that could be ever certain that the young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why would he watch the climax of a fight? Um. Well, show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he was trying to take a photo. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! Well, what's your problem, Pup? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Pheonix. But he was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. But there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Pheonix, I bet you anything is hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Yeah, means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Atkins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Okay. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay. The Samurai had just exclaimed. Okay. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Yeah. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even once? I guess I can only press him hard. If I let it slide, I will have no results. No, I definitely would have taken a picture. There has got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Of course. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick hole in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Oh my god! It's pretty hard. What? Well, I can show it the murder weapon and ask him if he saw that. Well, oh, yeah. Of course he couldn't. He would have kept that. He has a collection of every victory pose of the Steel Samurai. So, like, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it keep at least one? Cody, what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I got to every live performance. I always take a picture when a Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With him! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken back by Cody Atkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all these pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way! Phoenix, I think we've finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is! Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why you was on the picture of the album in the album for the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? Because the Steel Samurai didn't win. Oh my god! I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything but his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Okay. Well, that's changing everything. Like, what? What the fuck? I will have order. Witness, I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose the fight, right? Wow, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, and then he didn't Move! Ah. Wait. Oh my god! I think I understood. The guy in the steel samurai costume. It was not Powers. It was the other actor. It was the only one that could that knew about him having an injury and that could have taken the the costume. So I think it's him in the costume. It's the guy that was murdered. Oh my god! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. And if you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In the other world, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the accident he ran through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to the Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Orbach said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the quad station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Power to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and saw the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Oops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. Okay, well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I give it back. Wait, Pheonix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Pheonix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, Mia see the photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Pheonix, show him. There is a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Oh! It's well, I would think it's the murder weapon. Like, I can't see anything else. I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all. Maybe you want to facing your case? Yes, please, Your Honor. What? Wait! There are Studio 2! Oh my god! Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? Number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ugh! I believe Mr. Hedgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! Huh? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. But at Studio 2, like here. Here? Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Well, the three arguments are good. The trailer is there, so anyone that was at the in the trailer could have done the murder. The path was blocked, so so no one could come from outside, including Powers. And no filming is done there, so no one could have taken the murder, taken a film of the murder. So, well, the path was blocked. First of all, the path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victims went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmanella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Hey! As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There were a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmanella and Mr. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Mr. Hobang saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. But do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof! You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. And that is the proof. Powers was sleeping because he took sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table when Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Well, fingerprint the bottle? I guess? No. Well, I don't know. Testing Power's blood seems like it will do nothing because it was it was 2 or 3 days ago, I think, or more actually. So it should not have anything in his blood. Fingerprint. Well, I touched it, so I don't think that that's going to be possible. Examine Hammer's body. I'm not sure about that either, so I'm going to save because I'm really not sure about what I should answer. Let's see if examine Hammer's body will do anything, but an idea, Mr. Wright, and that would be we should examine Mr. Hammer's body. Mr. Hammer thought that it was Mr. Powell who was made to take the sleeping pill. And indeed it was. Wrong again. Your Honor, I have an idea. Well, okay. A fingerprint in the bottle? An idea? Yeah. I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Okay. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Okay. So it was a good answer. The court will suspend proceeding of the current trial for today. Cody Atkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The samurai seen by Mr. Holdbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer didn't have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal samurai costume? And so who killed him, and why? Find the answer from it by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Hedgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicions of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, the trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Okay. Very well, court is adjourned. October 19 to 47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Phew! Whoa. That was a close one. He was saved by her hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going over about 3 times during the trial. Me too! Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. No, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Okay. Wow. I wasn't thinking about this. Yes, I'd like to save. Right! October 19, 27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and a proof. Proof! Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system that they decided to split the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Wow. Okay, so I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was a victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Yeah? What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Ah, which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to Will Powers. Will Powers, right. So let's move. I don't have anything else to examine or talk about in the office. October 19, detention center, visitors room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in here. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. So there is no really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no lasting matter. Producer Vasquez, could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Okay. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his world caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Manila. I heard he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jumps, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, so I can't imagine him jumping. Okay. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped on the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? He was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Okay, that's really strange. 5 years ago. Okay. So, let's move back to the studio, I guess. October 19, Global Studios, main gate. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our quad's down. Yeah, I bet we could even hit those donuts in the quad station if we wanted. You hit, you die. Whoa, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her! So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal is soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? Um, no, it doesn't, Maya. Oh, it makes a lot of sense. About Mr. Hammer? Ah, I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his hair down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so could sneak by me? He will never snoop so low. It's impossible. Okay. Let's move. Let's go. Let's start with the employee area. Maybe we can find something in Will Power's. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there is any other clues lying around. Yeah! No, no touching! Ah! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to threaten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor on me. Dramatic indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. Okay. Well, so you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct, but I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. A science guy gave me some testing solution. It reacts to the sleeping pills. See, there is traces. It changes color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Okay. Well, the testing solution of the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. The plate added to the court record, found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. Okay, the investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed a paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Whoa, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups, bottles. What the fuck do you mean, Pheonix? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So he was right. Sleeping pills bottle added to the court record. Okay. So let's see. Let's go to the dressing room. Maybe there is something we can have here that would explain why Jack Hammer took the costume. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess Willpowers won't be so using it anymore. So what? Why? But Willpowers is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No. Okay, Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. Yeah, that would explain the fact that Hammer and Vasquez were uh, had gone at the same time on here. Um, went here at the same time. That's what I meant to say. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Okay. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. Uh-huh. They left the film set the way it was too. Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Okay. What do you mean, The Last Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids show anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Okay. Why aren't they going to make kids show anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be all heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is code for here. Here, take a look at this. What? Well, I guess the only thing I have that would have anything to do with with what we were saying here is that the path to glory. I don't see anything that would be a proof of the kids loving the Steel Samurai, and this is a fan collected all of these photographs. The kid loves the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save a face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, You can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studio is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Holbag. She was here at the studio back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. She'll talk. Okay. So nothing more to examine, I guess? Yeah. It's completely empty. I can feel my eyes burning into the back of my neck. It's Power's bag. I could all of you'll be able to come pick them up, right? Surely come, yes. Okay. Mirrors, yes. Okay. An array of cosmetics. Wow, you remembered, Nick. Thanks to you. Okay. So, nothing more. Nothing more to see here. Let's move. Let's move to the main gate and ask Holdbag what you're still slinking around. If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The whole windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody doing their darnest best to forget Hammer. What do you think made Global Studio what it is today? Hammer, it's all due to Hammer. She's starting to frost at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. The assistant we talked to. Oh, alright. Anyway, we heard about that accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed the man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Treading up dirt on someone fast like that, and recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. You claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume, I'm sorry, Mr. Holbach, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole... Well, I guess I can use the same proof. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so this is the place that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Huh? Ah! I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pill in. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Mr. Holdbag? That's a very sudden change of of emotions, I guess. What? Okay, you win. I'll talk. Okay. I'm tired, you see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Holdbag, you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. Oh, that photo, well, it caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Oh! She silenced that paparazzi. Oh! That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. The mafia? Well, that's new. I see. But you have to understand, poor Hodhammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Holdbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Holdbag. Here, take this. A photograph. Oh, that's why the pole was broken. Wait a second. This is a picture. Is this a trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of the stairs, see? He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Okay. So, well, that's that's certainly that certainly changes some things. We still don't have a reason for the victim taking the costume, but at least we know it's him. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Yeah, I guess, is there anything more to examine? I guess not. Let's move to Studio 2 then. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. So the logical explanation would be that Miss Vasquez asked him to take the costume and go here. But why? And if that's the case, is she the murderer? I don't know. Hello? H-E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's what all she had to say, apparently. Okay. Well, let's talk, I guess. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came in on the day of the murder and... Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. Director Manila, I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. You must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Okay. Is there anything I can examine here? That it doesn't seem like there is anything different. Maybe I can examine that because now I know that's in that state because of a murder. But there are some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. So no. So let's go in. No, no. Let's go in the trailer. Maybe there is something. Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems like pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Okay. Glass is frosted. Mm-hmm. Designing a set. Yeah. The table at the meeting. Paper cups. Okay. Okay. So nothing new for now. Ah. Okay. Maybe we have to show her the photo. That I can check it. Well, I don't see anything that could help us here. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old. She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Okay. That's unexpected, I guess. Huh, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer career went sour on its own accord. But you were the cause, you pressured him. You think it was just an accident? Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? This is what I mean. Where is your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? If I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumps on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did. Gave him a few bruises too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now! What? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Oh! The Mafia! Yeah, the Mafia. Were they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow, or when fortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why would T. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! T. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me now! Huh! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh, okay. Well, that was... strange. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Okay, well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? T. Vasquez. Okay, we continued. Oh my god. Whoa! Okay, final day trial. Okay, we're good. October 20, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimony, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Get it? Edgeworth is on edge? You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution called Mr. T. Vasquez to the stand. Miss, not Mr. Miss T. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? T. Vasquez, I am a producer from 4 Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. You must pontificate. Do it when I'm not here. Okay. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I cut her with her pants down, so to speak. the day of the murder. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Okay. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There is a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that with that monkey's head toppling over. Van headed to the court record to drive as he after the meeting in the trailer. Okay. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. He entered the trailer or later before noon. Okay. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. Okay. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. To 30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright? Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat the T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being a boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Wait. Is there anything I could prove she did not eat the dragging, guide map, murder, have to pass. Digital camera, accident. Okay, so I guess I'll press on something else. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Okay. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Okay. Is there? Okay. Oh my god. There is a problem. What? Okay. Oh my god, it reconnected. So sorry for that. I don't know what happened. So let's continue. I think the problem is resolved. Uh, Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting us testimony. That same could say about you, Mr. Hedgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Ugh. There was to be a... Okay. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sad take me. Okay. Hold on. What Sad take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sad take me in the studio to Van. Oh, alright. So we took it. Yeah. So that. And what were you doing? At your desk? Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's the problem. I don't have anything that can prove. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have time if I had some evidence that proves she didn't hit that stake. Well, Nick, find anything? Is there anything that could prove she didn't hit that? She didn't hit that stake. Well, that's a problem. I don't see anything. I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being a boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Oh my god! What? What the fuck am I supposed to do? So I don't have any options when I press. So that's not. I need obviously to present some evidence at the right moment. But what evidence goes where? Like I don't see anything in the evidence that tells me I can. That makes me able to have her to make a lie of her obvious. Oh my god, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Dragging one leg for a photo. Guide map to Global Studios. Yeah. Murder weapon. Mr. Monkey's head. That's the glory. Body's camera. 5-year-old photo. An accident involving jackhammer. Sleeping pill bottle. In the employee area. Sleeping pills and a large bone. Vanilla, Josephine. I'm supposed to find evidence that she didn't eat the steak, but I don't see anything that would help us claim she told us a lie. Another weapon, guide map. Ah, what am I missing? Oh my god! Um, hmm. Wait. Didn't I guess I can try, but like, isn't the van unusable? I don't know. I'll try, I guess. Uh, I'll save before that because like I'm pretty I that's like an almost desperate attempt. I don't see anything that could go good for us there. Uh, this evidence clearly. Uh, yeah. So no, I was I was right about the about that not going well. So that take me the meeting. Keep on stakes. I don't know. I don't understand, and like I don't see anything that is related to what she says. This dragging one leg. Guide map to Global Studios. Another weapon. Drop the path to the scene of the crime. Contains photos of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. New digital camera, quite risky, carries it. Shows an accident involving jackhammer. And then on the table in the employee area, there's jackhammer's fingerprints. Found in the employee area, on it are traces of sleeping pills in a large phone. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio One after the meeting in the trailer. I really don't see what I should do here. Wait. Oh, I think I can do that. Like the past was we they couldn't use a van to go to one to Studio One, I guess. So um I guess I'm really not sure about this, but like that's the only uh, clue that could have something to do with what she's saying. Uh, no, no, it's not. Ah, okay. Then I really don't know. It has to be real. So we went to Studio One. Maybe. Oh, and the trailer. I don't understand what I should do here. The trailer. Meeting began at 12. They ended at 4. Well, there was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Huh. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer, and given what Pheonix says, I should have an evidence that shows she did not in fact eat the T-bone steaks. But I really don't see what could it be. What do I have again? Autopsy report. Dragging one leg. Guide map. There is nothing in here that could help me, right? Let's see. Another weapon. So no, I guess not. Path to glory. is well, the only thing that could have a, a link with the steak, the T-bone steak she ate. What would be that? But like, I don't see why that one would be able to tell us that she didn't hate one. I'm not sure I'm clear there, but I don't see how this evidence, this makes me able to say she didn't eat T-bone steak. Ah, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, did I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside the trailer. Oh, yet there were no bones left on the plate. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. And what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was beating with a steel samurai. Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. And as Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the steel samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hand. Okay. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that other weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. Who could have possibly used that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. She was broken, so you could just take the pointy part. Oh my god. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but silence. I'm speaking. Wow! Wow! That's... The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the steel samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I didn't have the spear. The photograph of the steel samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, Mr. Wright. If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey, Nick, look at the data we have at the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hurt you to your claim, but I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? Yeah, I understand that. I understood that from practically the start because there was no blood on the murder weapon. That's not right. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. And that is... the murder weapon, like the samurai spear? Or... that, because that's the same shape as the spear. So it would be like a good way to make people believe the spear was used as a weapon, as a murder weapon. So I guess it's that. Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my favorite. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here is the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that... What? Okay. So the weapon, I guess? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is a murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a stick costume with this through the chest? Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not a murder weapon, then pray tell what was? Or was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like this if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. And now I can present the photo, right? Look at this photo. What is this? Why is that jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs? Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Glover Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a closed kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Hedgeworth, you still can see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes? What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again? Okay. Mr. Wright, continue. 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Mr. De Vasquez meets Jackhammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. So, though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio One, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? Or could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Yeah, I think I know what she did. She took the body and put it in the van. That's why she was going at Studio One, but with the van. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his desk, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting, let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Well, she gave us the answer. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got here, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was the conspirator? I would say he wasn't because there is no because it didn't. We can't say if he knew about the body in the van or not, and I don't know. I'll save, and I say no. Of course he wasn't. Ha! So without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van, then managed to put the body into the costume. Are you seriously suggesting that it is possible? Of course I'm not serious. I was kidding, to lighten up the proceedings. Light! Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder! Okay, so I was wrong. Okay, that's on me. Right, Mr. Wright. The court requests you refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been the conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There is no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burnt it on that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, should I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? What? So, what happens next? Me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? What? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You like decisive proof, Mr. Wright? What? Order! Mr. Hedgeworth, your thought? Um, 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 of course it's as the witness says. Certainly it does not seem very likely she did it, but, there is no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If not more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? What the fuck? Oh my god! Well, let's save. Testify again, I guess. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Now when to give up, Mr. Wright? Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask me the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! You come so far only to fail. As it seems there is no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Hedgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. What? I see. Very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Hedgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, what? What the fuck is going on? What? Indeed, verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Eh? What? Why? Huh. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? Well, he wants the murderer to be found guilty. That's what he wants every time, and he does that because we convinced him. I guess he probably realized she did it too, but wasn't he the one that said he always gets the guilty verdict? After all that, it was. Well, you want a guilty verdict for her, I suppose. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. Okay. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers. She's saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Okay. I see no issues raised by this testimony, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to fatter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. But okay. How am I supposed to find a problem a testimony that takes place after the murder. Like, we are supposed to talk about the murder, right? I was with Sarah and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5th for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing anybody into costume, mind you. A press harder, I guess? I don't see any reason why not. Where was the other employees when you got to the studios? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put them in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing anybody into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy! The witness will continue her testimony. What? Okay. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Okay, I press harder, I guess. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Why not you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Okay. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. What? The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Oldbag, security lady, why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the steel samurai. Okay. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera, is not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there is anything in there I can use. I has to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those big wigs at the meeting. I'm sure our professionals have helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes, yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't do it wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. What? But isn't... Why is no one reacting to that? Exactly? Did she... Like... The script and notes were at the trailer. Nobody knew there was a murder when they were at the trailer. So why didn't she take the notes? Like, what? Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Yes! Thank you, Edgeworth! Thank fucking you! Yes! Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Yes! 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 Thank you! Yeah! Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said is a reasonable observation. Yes, but it's supposed to be to not be on this side. I'm supposed to be the one making this kind of observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change for defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. What? How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director? You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get them! Assistant was there, only Pogo was absent. I immediately called the police, and the security was quite agitated. Yeah, he has to be left out. I went back to the trailer to get my script. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. That Hammer wasn't injured. I'm pretty sure. What? 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 Well, I guess I have to... I'm really not sure about what I'm supposed to do there, so I'll save again because reasons. So that, I guess. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a steel samurai who was injured. It was willpower's. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Power who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Harper limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 when he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, order, I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Oh, I don't know, because they will go to prison. Maybe. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? I don't know, and I don't care. Do you understand me? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it isn't clear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Well, of course, the good answer is, of course, I can prove it, but how do I prove it? That's another question. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. Present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Well, the only thing I can think about is the photo. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With the Vasquez help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighted him down, no doubt. However, you, the Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed this Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Okay. I don't know. Well, of course, she had a motive. Why? That's. Yeah, I'm saving again with evidence. Okay. Allow me to present the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. Uh, well, alright. The weapon. Do I need to present it again? I don't know, maybe. I really don't see what I'm supposed to show here. This is my proof, and this is tellers. The only proof is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately, and I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Maybe she had no motive? I don't see... Oh my god, no. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I supposed to do? She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Mr. Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Oh my god, okay. Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Miss Power with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security ladies into thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill De Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all these years. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There is blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die! Please! Okay. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where is Steve Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I did not understand what the thing about motive until the last minute, but I did it. Wow, that's sure as hell is a stupid way to resolve this. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Not guilty. Yay! That is all. The court is adjourned. Okay. October 21, 12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Mr. Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, do I have evidence for that? Let's see. Oh, the path to glory, maybe? To show evidence? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you were famous and he was not? I guess. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai, Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting on a kids show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. You would have just told me, I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations. Okay. Willpowers. Oh, hey, thanks to you I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. Don't waste my time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Pheonix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if! They're rivals! Right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Okay. And so the curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing that accident 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios' resorted programming changed. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh, and now there is a pink princess. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I love it. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You wanted to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that Willpowers get to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Willpowers. What? That means Will Powers is playing the Pink Princess? Okay. Wow! A brand new episode has been added. Okay. Nice. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I should have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Wow. Oh. Oh, it's a case where I'm defending Edgeworth. uh, I wonder how the fuck we will prove his innocence. That's December 25, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. What? Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gold Lake is pretty close. Oh, damn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Don't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring water. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gold Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling Gordy, the tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Oh, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Faye Broad is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gold Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gold Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. As a suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth. That the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has it thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? Oh! I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. What? Okay. Well, let's move. Detention center, I guess. December 25, detention center, visitors room. You know, Nick, we've all been in there in one time or another, haven't we? I guess it's come with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Okay. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. My, thanks, Captain Obvious. Well, he's in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh, laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend in coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Okay. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry, you're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, who's insulting you? Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gold Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Hedgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Okay. Well, I see nothing else to examine, so to talk about, I meant, and I don't see anything I could examine, so let's move to Gold Lake, I guess. December 25, Gold Lake Park, entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gold Lake is in the middle of the park, of this park. I can see some police walking around here, questioning people probably. Hey, isn't that the Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there is enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Hedgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! You try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get that out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Recruits. Yeah, I can understand why he seems like that. Why he is like that. Ah! Eh! Hey, you're that Harry guy, Harry Butts! Right, Pheonix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? And just, what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! If it's different than usual, I wonder what's up. Mr. Hedgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Well, What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Hand in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Hand in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gold Lake. In that boat, there were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. The cop arrived at the scene, arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. The witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there is a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right, who cares what the witness says? I care! Yes, and for all that matter, we should all care. What? You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do, but the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately, not. Well, pal, then do a job. Then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything about me. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being through. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today, I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Okay. Is there anything to examine there? I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Okay. The sign says the Gold Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay. So I guess let's move. Okay, so I can't move further in the park. Yay! So I guess I can only go back to the detention center. I don't have anything else to do. And I can't talk anymore. I don't know. Maybe your attorney's badge, Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up, not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Let me defend you! Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Okay. Let's go back to the lake, I guess. Can I... Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputations be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last thing you want to ask me before I head back? The autopsy report, I guess? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Direction to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? Hey, we'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Okay, you know, Nick. I think there is something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. Okay. December 25, Gold Lake Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Gold Lake? Yup. I'm sure it warrants a wowzers though. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please! I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? Like a little beyond the times though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Okay. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, both dogs, right exit. Okay. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and hit it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull a string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, there might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it, you just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Hmm. Well, I see no reason to not take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd that go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. Uh... I think about something. They go bang. So maybe someone used it to make believe in a gun firing. Um, Maybe a hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half baked. The banner reads "Samurai Dogs." Somebody needs to redecorate. Okay. And wow, God Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gold Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Alright. Gold Lake Woods? Let's go there. December 25, God Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. There is food and some magazines on the cheat. Take a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books, so there is no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign says no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh, the trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Okay. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down there. Okay. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? Use things? The party poppers. Okay. Well, it responded. Hey, you! Get your hand off that! What isn't Sam here? Look what you done! There goes the whole roll of film! Huh? What? Sorry. Sorry is nice, but you don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film cost? I'll pay you back. Whatever you're thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this. Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know you Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk when with a degenerated draw. Why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean you will are. Nick, help! And who are you now? A chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of, friends. Just figure out what you'll say, you're gonna say, and say it with, for Belgium's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. Second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Okay. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll! Sorry, that didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Can you see? Yeah, is that something? No. Well, let's move then and we will talk to her later. Let's go to the boat rental shop. December 25, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea, you bet. Okay. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Okay. There's more forest of that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of the boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Okay. Well, nothing more to see here, I guess. So let's go at the entrance, and then let's go see Gumshoe. Criminal Affairs Department. December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh, yeah. He's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Okay. This must be the chief of the detective here. He's glued to his computer screen. Wow, good luck. So decided. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I get him assigned the mascot of the criminal affairs dept. If it's the last thing I do. Good luck. There is this detective's desk. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desk. Okay. Well, there is probably nothing more to see there. Except this guy. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see, she'd be crying. break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. He must be doing image training for interrogations. Okay. Where do I go? Detention center? So no. I can examine here. Smile for the camera. Yeah. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since he came in. A red probe. Okay, but what do we do now? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Hedgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Yes, but I did go everywhere, so what can I do more? Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. I guess I should go back here, but I really don't see what should I do. So no. Respond to noise. Yeah, okay. Maybe if I present my badge, but I don't see why she would. This is my badge, and badge is supposed to be shiny and impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? You and gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that field now? Because I have, I'm a fighter and worse than meaner looking things to you. No, that's not it at all. We're investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Okay, why didn't you all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, you all can come out of hiding now. I won't fight. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. A culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk on for ya if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. But you all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Okay. Oh yeah, when was the murder anyway? I haven't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one, not sure though. You all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke 'em all. Kinda hard to remember which is I seen when. So what it is you do, Lotta? Huh, me? You all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student in Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at the university, Country U. So I hear. When did you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? That's quite a camera you have there. You better know it. It's German made, a genuine cylinder. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! That's a camera added to the court record. Okay. Why can't we ask if the camera went off in the night of 24 to 25 December? Like, it would be useful to know that. So, well, I guess I have nothing more to do here. So let's go back. And maybe now we can talk to the detective? No. What am I supposed to do? I'm lost again! That's not what I wanted to do. I'm lost again! Oh my god! But let's go. There is nothing else here. Let's see. Gold Lake Woods. Nothing more. No. Well, I don't think she would react. I don't think she would react to that. So, because it's her own photo. It's her own camera. So, anything more to examine? No. I don't know what to do. Where should I go? I didn't miss anything there, right? Can you help me? No. What should I do? So the problem is that I already looked at the examined the boat rental shop, so I don't think I have I have something more to do. And in the woods, it's where there is the camera and Lota. Um, so well, I let's see. I guess I could try to show where the to present that to see if there isn't Lota. Yeah. So your camera it triggers loud explosion noises. Okay. So why couldn't we ask that without the camera in the court record? Why? Sometimes it's really strange on what we need to do in that game. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we were searching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, you are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell ya what, I'll have a look see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I go check that film. You will come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay. Let's move. Let's go back to the entrance. Maybe now something happened here. December 25. Yeah. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. I guess the feeling we're in for some bad news. I get the feeling we're in for bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't hide him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, Pi. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Hedge was human like you and me, you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Hedgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you didn't tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor, stand by Mr. Hedgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Hedgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Hedgeworth always gets his defendant declared guilty every time. Yeah, his method might be a little extreme at times, but there is a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Hedgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th, cause one bullet shot to the heart. Okay, thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face? Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Huh? Does it have a link with Maya's family? Okay. So I don't have anything more to do here, I guess. So let's move. Let's go to detention center. Maybe something happened. No. Maybe she had time to check the photos. That's strange. Usually it takes me a lot of time to remember the name of the characters. Aha, lot of time, lot of. That was bad, but yeah, I remember her. I remember she is called Lotta. Hey, you're Lotta. Wait up a sec, we got Dingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Okay. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with a pistol. It looks like that, yes, but you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing those photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. Oh, do you forget? Never mind. You reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. I reckon so. What's that? Now you don't go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. You can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't you see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, Oni, but I was on board yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'm sooner hit the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta! Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they let me do some testifying. Oh, damn! She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there is not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out on the trial tomorrow. Take photo, added to the court record. Taken automatically on 12:25 at 12:15 a.m. And do that. Well, it means that we have a precise hour for the murder, or so we think, because we don't know if it's actually if the if the one who was murdered was actually killed by uh, by that precise gunshot, but probab it's probably the case. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey, what? Ah, Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm working my day job? I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl Kiyanse deserves the best. Kiyanse, not another model, I hope. Oh, Kiyanse's fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that was this costume. She was all you go, girlfriend. You know. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Wow, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Mayafe. I'm the little sister. Sister? Whoa, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's old sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya is not listening. What? That's okay. What happened? Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. It was with Kenyancy, obviously. You wouldn't have been standing out there in the cold. Oof! I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Kenyancy's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. And the defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are there samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look goat-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were goat dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Beyonce's idea. Oh, she's my new woman, you know. She was change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers at the lake. With the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick. Him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? He's got a propose kiss on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. You always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, you used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There is a photo. Yeah. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster, a real monster. Yeah, that does not seem like a real monster. Um, yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there is a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion. Well, that's a problem, because that does clearly not seems like it was midnight when he took that photo. What? Followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. What? So I was right. The murder did not take place at midnight. It was something else that got the camera to take a photo at midnight 15. What? Okay. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'd be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Got the article added to the court record. What? Okay. Well, I don't see anything more to do at the Gold Lake, so maybe this time I can... Still no. Oh my god! Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Not a Gumshoe inside. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. Lotta has. It has to be. Uh-oh. Okay. And nothing more? Yeah. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy is a lawyer that was at the office Maya worked at. I met him once when he went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for all time's sake. Okay. And let's go back here. December 25, Grossberg Law Office. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, your Mia is something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Pheonix Wright. Aha, and your Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes? You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent fresh of lemon, you see? Mr. Grossbeck, Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Yes. There was a murder last night. Murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Max Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess I hadn't heard anything. Phoenix, you really shouldn't tell something like that. You should tell someone was shot and we don't know, and Miles Edgeworth is a suspect, but like saying he shot someone is like stupid. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes, I do not think it should ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it might just desert. Oh, bitter desert. Okay. So I guess I have to present him the photo of the one that was, strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer, here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Okay. And? Like, who is Hammond? Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. Oh! Oh! Well, that's definitely, okay, so another link to Mia's family. Perhaps you remember, I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trials for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at loss they used the spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was the medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes? Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. Yes. So again... the fact that Miles Edgeworth said something about 15 years ago connects with that. I still don't understand what happened, but that's normal. We're just at the beginning of the investigations. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Are we going to caught the criminal? Because the amount of times the DL6 incident has come up is strange, to say the least. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out, then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. There's 6? Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh! Oh! What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. This is face photo added to the court record. Okay. Huh. Well. We can only go back to detention center. Okay. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message for the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Yes, hasn't found anyone yet. Well, Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always a single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident? Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. It's literally the family of my how do I say that in English? In Japanese, you would say senpai. My mentor. Well, that's right, my mentor. It's literally connected to the family of my mentor. Like, how the fuck do you think you can expect me not knowing about it? Like, I'm sure I'm not clear about what I want to say, but maybe you understood. So I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it has sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Okay. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. I remember this photo from somewhere, so maybe we'll talk about the DS6 incident somewhere in this game, and we'll resolve it. Maybe. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. He was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is a victim in the Cold Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you? It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The L6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. Oh, that's strange. December 28th. The statute of limitation on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitation runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. Something tells me we are gonna find out who is the murderer in the DL6 incident. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he did go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about this. Whoa. Let's see. Should I present to him the photo? I guess. Huh. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth? Did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're kind to point a gun at anyone, no? So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we won't! Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. It was request put in the pocket. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake, Nick! It's a big one! Wow! It's coming down. Phew, that was scary. An earthquake. An earthquake? Where? Huh? Where is Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor with a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard a running, but curling up in a ball. Yeah. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, let's go to Criminal Affairs Department. December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This white lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to you all about hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Let her hurt. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. She did see something. There is nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Is there anything more? So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She can do that. Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in act. Great, just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there is got to be something I've overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Don't talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, about that... Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to fill those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you too. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Yes! So, let's go! I wonder what it is with Mr. Hedgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Oh! Maybe there was an earthquake at when the murder took place, so it traumatized him. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. Yay! So, it's almost 6 p.m., so I'm going to end the live now. Thank you everybody for looking, and well, thank you everybody for looking. I'll go back to play that next Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday. Oh, Thursday. I meant. Well, anyway, same day, same time. Next week. Thank you all for watching, and bye.